Hey everyone, Super Saiyan Sanchez back with another video. Trying to be more consistent with videos, trying to put some content out every 3, 4, 5 days. Trying, maybe pushing 6. I'm trying to push as many as I can. I'm trying to do as many videos as I can. Trying to put it out there, blow my channel up. So this is the Krillin Battle Clothes. Of course, last video I did review the Son Gohan Battle Clothes. When they land on planet Namek and they swap out their regular clothes for armor. I guess because they needed new clothes to wear. So yeah, I'm still working on that. I already ordered the stand, the rotating stand. Hopefully it'll be here soon. Yeah, sorry about the glare on the Krillin. So this is the box. Side view, back view, just in case anyone wants to see it. Open panel, same thing here, and the bottom of the box. Yeah, so let's go ahead and open up the package, show you guys what you guys get out of it, and I'll show you the side where it does have the instructions on the side. Oh, I guess I don't have a knife on me. Sorry about that. I guess I'll have to open it from this side where I did have it open already. All right. Take them out real quick. Oh, he does have his instructions on this side as well. I guess there's one for the hands and one for the faces and the plates, the armor, the front armor. So I'll go ahead and open this. I didn't know that he had it on this side as well. That's pretty cool. So I guess I gotta start doing that on both sides. Yeah. All right, I'll pull them out and we'll show you guys what he does come with. I'm gonna go ahead and lay everything out right now. So we'll go ahead and check that out right now. Alright everyone, went ahead and took Krillin out of the box. He is looking good. I actually do like the way I do like the way he looks in the armor. I just wish he was a lot smaller. I think he's really tall. In my opinion, I had him next to Gohan and he looks alright. He's not bad, but I just wish he was just a little shorter. I feel like they made him a little too tall. But yeah, let me go ahead and I had to put some tack on the bottom of his foot. Let me go ahead and show you guys. Here he is. Try to give you a 360 degree. And yeah, it does look good. I think he looks pretty solid for a Namek. For when they get on Namek, he might fall back. All right, so go ahead and I'll go ahead and pan down here, and we'll look at the rest of the heads and the parts that do come in the box. We do have Krillin yelling, or I believe he's doing the I can't remember which move it is. When he blinds, him and Goku use it. I can't remember what it's called. I'm drawing a blank right now. Yeah, I was drawing a blank. Solar flare, when he does do the solar flare, I had to look that up. I totally forgot. I don't know why I blanked on that. Sorry about that. I am a true fan. I don't know why I couldn't think of it. Yeah, he is doing the solar flare like he is in the box. It looks pretty cool. I do like the detail. I don't like how shiny. I feel like the head's a little shiny. I wish it was just a little more matte. Like I don't know. I just think it's too shiny. But it's Krillin. He is bald, so shiny head. This is his yelling face when he's yelling for Goku when Frieza is about to blow him up. He flies Krillin up and he makes him explode. So yeah, but the detail, man, is pretty cool. He's freaking out. He's nervous. He's about to die. So I'm pretty sure anyone would be yelling too. It's pretty crazy the detail they have now with the printing. I'm so used to the 1.0s and 2.0s. They've done a lot better. And another face. See, this is the shiny. Oh wow, I didn't notice that. I'm not sure what that is. some sort of. I'm not really sure what that some sort of painting. I don't know exactly what that is. I guess I got the unlucky batch. I guess some sort of paint, or I'm not sure. I guess I have to try to take that off. Yeah, but I feel like his head is too shiny. I don't like that. His face is too shiny. But you know, it's the OG, the 1.0 Krillin. He does his face is matte. It's not like this super shiny. But he is doing you know, of course he's pissed. He looks pretty cool. And not sure what face this is. Just hey, what are you looking at? Yeah, but I don't know why. I feel like this head compared to this head is a little more shiny. I'm not sure why. I don't know. This feels like it has more. It looks like it has more gloss, but yeah, that's just me, you know, being nitpicky about, you know, the figure and the heads. He does come with the 1-star Dragon Ball. Gohan did come with either the 3 or 4. I believe he always has the 4 Dragon Ball. I'm not sure, but in this one, I'm not sure exactly. Krillin does come with an interchangeable chest plate. I'm not really sure the difference between this one and the one he's wearing. Let me go ahead and grab that. Let me put the camera down so we can look at this together. Oh, he did fall over. Okay. Have his chest plate and this chest plate. Oh, I guess this one is a little more, I believe it's just more rounded out. And the, yeah, it looks a little more rounded on the bottom. And this one has like this looks a little, I can see the difference. This one has a little more pointy corners. I'm not sure exactly why they have that, but I guess I'll find out right now. Let me put Krillin back. And get back. Okay. He also does come with a back, I guess a piece of the armor. This is when I believe when let me see about that. I'm sorry about that. I believe when he is attacked by Frieza, I believe either second form Frieza or I think it's second form Frieza, he attacks him with his horn. I'll go ahead and put the image in there so you guys can check it out. And he has the front, I mean he has the back, and this is the front as well. Sorry about the lighting. Let me put that up. Yeah, he does have that. I'll go ahead and do that in a photo. I'll add that, and I'll show you guys, you know, that specific attack. I don't have the second form Frieza to perform this. I did at one point. I did get rid of him in the trade. He also, Krillin does come with, I believe this is where he could do he's doing some sort of blast or gripping, you know. Not really sure. He does have his open palm hand, or he could be doing another blast. Yeah. See, I don't know why, you know, the gloves aren't as, you know, they aren't as shiny, and I feel like they should have focused on that. Like the matte, it's not. They should have did it like this, the paint, at least on the head, in my opinion. This is another hand. I believe he might be gripping or might be holding the Dragon Ball. Like I said, I do use a lot of tack, and I prefer to put tack on so the figure doesn't have to constantly fall over. Yeah, I'll go ahead and show you guys different poses with that, and of course his hand closed, and I'm sorry, not closed, but opened, where he's doing a blast. Sorry about that. Yeah, but overall, I think the figure is really cool. Krillin, I think they did a great job. Like I said, I just wish he was a little smaller. I don't think he's scale. I don't think he's scale at all. His head is a little big. I feel like him and Gohan's head should have been a lot smaller, and the body's just a little smaller. But that's just my opinion, and you know, I'm kind of going off the scale I've seen. But the Figuarts line, as anyone who's been collecting knows, that these figures aren't to scale. So that's something that I feel like Tamashii does have to work on. That's one thing I do want them to focus on, hopefully in the near future with more figures. Hey everyone, I went ahead and I did remove the upper chest plate along with, I believe, the middle plate and the back plate. They can be swapped out, like I said. I did have to use a knife. I don't recommend that. I was kind of pretty dumb to do right now, but that's the only thing I had that was small enough to try to get in between. So you got to move it around just to try to get that correct. So I went ahead and I'm gonna go ahead and put the different plate on Krillin, and it does look pretty good, yeah. And I'm gonna go ahead and add the front plate where he is. Oh, sorry, I'll put that backwards. He is where he did get attacked by Frieza. And to change this part out, you really have to like just bend him forward. I don't want to pop the top. I don't want to pop the figure apart because I've seen when you do that, you do it. I don't know why. It's never the same. I feel like it falls off a lot easier when you take it off the peg. You don't put force. But yeah, you can move him up a bit to get between there so you can pop this in place. Again, let me see. Sorry about this. All right, there it is. Let's put a little pressure. Put it in there. Of course, not damaging the figure. He does look good. Move the camera a bit. Sorry about that. Yeah, and like I said, he is fighting. He is attacked by. He's attacked by second form Frieza, and he does go into the water. I believe he's saved. I can't remember by who. I'm not sure if it was Goku or Piccolo. I know he just falls into the water, and yeah. But yeah, let me go ahead and do some different poses for the figure, and I'll show you guys. All right, I did achieve the pose where he is doing the solar flare. For some reason, it looks like his neck isn't going all the way down. Like it feels like it's a little flimsy. Sorry about that, a little flimsy. I did push the head all the way down, but for some reason he just looks like I don't know. It just looks like his neck is a little longer than usual. Yeah, but maybe that's because he is doing this pose, the solar flare. He does look like he's like, my hands are burning, or something like that. But yeah, it's part of the show, and yeah, it is one. I don't know. It's pretty funny, but it's Krillin. Krillin's pretty cool, and him and Tien often do the solar flare. Yeah, but yeah, it looks good. Like I said, I'm not a big fan of the shiny head, but it still looks pretty good. Let me go ahead and do a couple more poses, guys, and show you guys. Alright, everyone, I went ahead and bought, of course, Gohan into the video. He does look pretty cool. Him and Krillin posing, doing blast. Of course, with the gritted teeth. They're kind of upset, of course, doing, might be fighting the Ginyu Force on Planet Namek. That's one way to put it. Or Vegeta, and trying to take the Dragon Balls, trying to make the wish. But, yeah, they look pretty cool side by side. I still feel like, of course, Krillin, I feel like his head is too big. I feel like his body should have been a lot smaller. I don't know, but I still think they came out pretty cool. This, of course, I'm pretty sure everyone can see, like I said before, that does bother me, the shininess of the head. I wish it was matte, but they went ahead and did what they did, and either you're happy or you're not happy, and I'll still say I'm pretty happy about the figure. Him and Gohan side by side, like I said before previously, like I really wish they had the Vegeta. Went ahead and wish they had, forced this articulation a lot better, but I'm happy with what we got, and the poses are still achievable. And I've been able to do some pretty cool poses along with the Ginyu Force and with Purunga, and then they came out pretty cool. Let me go ahead and do some other poses real quick. All right, everyone, I'm gonna head and put him in the pose where he is, like how he's on the box. Him and Gohan with that that face. It's still pretty cool. This is their size comparison. They do look pretty sick. I don't know, just looking at it, like I said, like just wish that Krillin's head was just a little smaller. Maybe the body just a little bit, But I do like what I see. I do like what I have. The figure looks pretty cool. I'm gonna show you guys some size comparisons right now. Let me pull in some figures right now. Yeah, sorry about that. All right, go ahead and pulling out our SH Figuart from the Ginyu Force, Jace. He does look pretty cool. Let me go ahead and bring him in the video. I'm sorry about that. I'm bringing him in. He does look cool. Size comparison. He looks great. And I am also going to bring in Burger from the Ginyu Force. He's huge. See if I can show you size comparison. I don't think I can put them both together, but let's see. I'm going to do them right there. Sorry about that. Let me pick up this. Pick up the camera. Yeah, he is pretty huge compared to Gohan and Krillin. Of course, that's where it would be at with Jace. They look great. They look phenomenal. I will be doing a one-on-one of the Ginyu Force. So yeah. And I'm gonna take him out of the video. And let's go ahead and bring in. You guys already saw. You guys saw Vegeta already. Let me put this down just a bit. Sorry. I'm still learning editing, guys. I'm still learning doing videos, doing a lot of different stuff. I kind of like. I try not to edit too much. It's kind of a hassle, but it's something I'm still getting used to. Yeah, I hope you guys can understand that. And there's the Vegeta, 24,000 power level. He looks good. Like I said, I don't have the new Vegeta that just recently came out. Working on that. I want to do more unboxings. I have some other stuff I want to show you guys. Yeah. And conclusion, I think the figure is great. If anyone has any questions, anything I should cover next time in any future reviews, I can just leave them in the comments, and I'll be happy to reply to anyone. I appreciate the love. I appreciate the follow, the likes. I hope that you guys can follow. More people subscribe. I plan on, I do want to do more videos. I love what I do. This is fun. I'm a barber full time, but I'm also an action figure collector. It's pretty cool. I do have the rotating stand, like I told you guys before, and my background, they are a whole bunch of science boards. I'm talking to someone right now to order some cool backgrounds, maybe a rocky background like how they would have on Earth or Planet Namek. I'm talking to a guy about on Etsy about a background to put on, just so it's not so white. My wife did suggest to use a green screen. I thought it was cool, but it's kind of like I've never tried it. But if anyone has any cool ideas, let me know. Like I said, thank you for watching. I'm gonna keep putting out content, and I want to grow the channel. And I appreciate everyone that subscribed and liked any video. Thank you guys. Till the next one.